Hello, everyone. Welcome to So Far So Good, Flip School's very own podcast where we dive into our leaders' journeys and learn more insights from them. I am Prerna Malhotra, Senior Manager at the Learning and Development team at Flipkart. Have you experienced a time where you wanted your work to go from stress to success, from chaos to calm? Thankfully, our leader here today does. Today we have with us Abhishek Sharma, who is the Senior Director at Ethics and Compliance. And not just that, he's also an author of a transformative book called Fearless, The Art of Personal Evolution. He is also a well-being holistic coach. I'm very happy to have you here with us, Abhishek.
Thank you, Prerna. Grateful to be here on the show today.
So, Abhishek, as someone who advocates mindfulness at work, and you even talk about it externally, what do you understand by this word and what is its importance?
Sometimes we face negative emotions in our office, at our home also. We face stress where we have to handle a lot of things, but we don't have that energy. Now, with all of these, where we have a career, we have a personal life, and we have a mind wherein the mind goes to the past, think of something, goes to the future, and stresses out. And nobody has actually taught us how to handle our own mind. Now, what happens is that when we start inculcating the practices of meditative nature, like mindfulness is one of them, we start living holistically. We start living with more awareness, with more engagement. We take those decisive decisions which are relevant for us and not relevant for us. In that case, the balancing aspect of work life, which is through personal and professional aspiration, is quite be possible to achieve.
Thanks for sharing, Abhishek. It seems very relevant. But would love to hear from you. How do you inculcate this in your personal life?
Yeah, so it happened in at the age of 27 when I was in Mumbai, and I did face a lot of struggle in terms of equipping the emotional challenges in life, especially when you have work and a profession which is going on. So I started practicing a type of a deep breathing process, and that helped me from there on to know better myself, to increase my energy levels, handle the stress better, handle the emotion better. And with those handling of the negative emotions, using those deep breathing processes, which are part of the meditative process, I think the life has seen a different path, more clarity, more energy, more vision towards what I'm doing and what should I do. In fact, I did a research also as part of the PhD and published few papers covering this aspect, and most of the respondents have said that 90% have said that their quality of work has increased and they could do more work in less time because of intention of these practices. And the moment you inculcate in your life, I think that brings the change, I would say.
Lovely to hear your stance on mindfulness, Abhishek. But there are a lot of myths around it. So let's have a myth buster section. I'll share some statements that are commonly known, and it'll be great if you can bust those myths.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Mindfulness mean meditation?
Yeah, I think this is a very common myth, and everybody presumes that mindfulness is equal to meditation, but this is not the fact. In fact, mindfulness is more of a West concept, which is more about living totally with awareness. Uh, but mindfulness is an output of meditation.
Next myth. Mindfulness is about emptying your mind.
So it is reverse. Mindfulness is being more aware means you are feeling more into the mind. But what we see that mindfulness is emptying the mind. Rather, meditation empties the mind. And with the empty mind, you will be more aware and conscious of doing things. So with mindfulness, you are more engrossed, more engaged, which may sometimes be tiring as well. So better to follow the meditation path or other yogic practices path, which brings you a natural mindfulness of what you do.
And the next myth, mindfulness can solve all your problems.
There is nothing in the world which can solve all your problems unless you act or do something by your own. You have to bring that change internally into your own consciousness, which can bring change to the outside world. So mindfulness, of course, does solve some problems, but not all. Doing things with more awareness, doing things with more clarity gives you a right direction. Not solve all the problem, but of course, if you meditate regularly, you become naturally mindful, and of course, you take very decisive action, which could be more fruitful for everybody else.
Great. Thank you. Very, very insightful, Abhishek. And thank you once again for taking out time to meet with us and share your thoughts. I know you have a lot of experience in this field, so thank you for sharing it with all of us here today.
No, I'm grateful again, and thank you so much for calling me, and thanks a lot once again.
And for our viewers, stay tuned and watch out for more So Far So Good episodes. Until then, be mindful and goodbye.